Nicole?
Surface area.
Of what?
A sphere.
Alright, what's the formula?
I say equals 4 pi r squared.
And that circle or that ball there, what should I use for pi?
3.14.
Okay, and don't forget to come back for this quiz during recess, and I'll send you the odds. And radius is 10, and we square it. So on your calculator, take 4 times 3.14 times 10 squared. Anyone have it? Willow? 1,256, and it's millimeters squared is correct. Please don't let us do the work for you. If you don't use the calculator, you're going to have troubles later. So be sure you're trying. Number 3, we're looking for surface area again. And William, we're going to use what formula again?
Surface area equals 4 pi r squared.
Okay, be sure you're writing the formula down. And we're going to use what for pi?
3.14.
Okay, 16 is not divisible by 7. What's the radius?
8.
Half of 16 is 8. Okay, everyone square it. Times it by 4, and then by 3.14. Are you taping, Sarah?
Yes.
Matt?
803.84.
803.84 meters squared is correct. Good. Number 5, now we're finding volume. So the volume would be, Chaz, formula for volume?
Volume equals 4/3 pi r cubed.
Good. And what are we going to use for pi?
3.14.
Well, the 21's divisible by 7, so we're going to use 22/7.
I'm looking at number 4.
Okay. And then the radius is how much in number 5?
21 squared.
As cubed, because we're finding volume.
Oh,
So everybody on your calculator, take 4 times 22 times 21. You got to get it to the 3rd power, so either the cube key or 21 times 21 times 21. Divided by, hit your division key, 21, the bottom. And anyone get something? Sally?
38,808.
Good. Is that the one we did before?
Yeah.
7. You have the radius of a basketball is given as 12 centimeters. 7 is defined its surface area. 8 is defined its volume. So 7, we're finding the surface area. Sarah, what's the formula for surface area?
SA 4 pi r to the square.
4 circles. The area of 4 circles. 4 pi r squared. What are we going to use for pi? If the radius is 12, 3.14, good. The radius was 12, and we're going to square it. So everybody is trying to get that answer on their calculator right now. And we have Matt with an answer.
1,808.64.
Very good. And the unit, make sure you keep putting in the units, is centimeters squared and circling your answers. Number 9, this time we have a soccer ball. They give us the diameter is 22, so what's the radius of that, Zoe? If the diameter is 22, what's the radius? Diameter is clear across, radius is half of that. If the diameter is 22, what's the radius?
11.
Yes. What am I going to use for pi?
3.14.
And what was the radius again if the diameter is 22?
11.
It's always half of it. And square it. Everyone, try it on your calculators. Raise your hand when you get your answer. Robbie?
1,519.76.
Unit is centimeters squared. 11, 12, 13, and 14. Be sure you don't end up with an incomplete. Each one of those problems has 2 parts. you are first to find surface area and then secondly volume. So you're gonna do both of them, Maggie. Surface area, the formula again is,
Surface area equals 4 pi r squared.
and what should we use for pi if the radius is 27?
3.14.
So we're gonna square the 27 and times it by those other two numbers. Okay, everyone do it, and someone raise their hand if you guys think you got it. Olivia?
9,956.24.
That's right. 9156.24. The unit has to be given meters squared, since we're finding surface area. Okay, Maggie, you also got volume to find. And volume equals what?
4/3 pi r squared.
Cubed.
Cubed.
Because just think we're in finding cube volume. 4/3 pi we know is 3.14. We have the numbers already. And the radius is 27, but this time we cube it. So take your calculators. 4 times 3.14 times 27 to the third power divided by the 3. See if you get it. Elizabeth?
82,406.16.
Very good. $82,406.16 meters what? Cubed. And the last problem, you have two parts for that one also. 13, this time they tell us the diameter is 84. Zoe, what would the radius be? What should I do to the diameter to find the radius? You have to know this.
Oh, divide by 2.
All right, take 84 and divide by 2.
It's 42.
Yes. And Thomas, this is your problem. So what should we use for pi?
3.14.
She said 42 is the radius.
So, 22/7.
Yeah, it's divisible by, whoops, what am I doing? It's divisible by 7. That should be 22/7. So take 4 times 22 times 42 to the second power, divide that by 7. See if you got it. Sarah?
22,176.
Very good. And the unit is, Sarah?
Meter.
It's
Centimeter.
centimeters what?
Cube. Squared.
Careful, you got surface area. And B, volume, Thomas, formula?
Volume equals 4/3 pi r cubed.
And we just, you're right.
And then it'd be 4/3 times 22/7 times 42 cubed.
Right. So take 4 times 22 times 42 to the third power and divide it by 21. Anyone have it? Caroline?
310,464.
310,464 cubic centimeters is correct. Very good. You guys did great with the calculators. You can stop that, Sarah. Do you know how to rewind it?